Morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary, middle, and high school age. We're finishing our 12th year homeschooling this year. Today is going to be a vlog day. It is day 2 of our April vacation. We have been doing a 6 weeks on, 1 week off schedule since we came back from our long winter break in January. And so this is our second week off, and technically we're just about done with school. I've mentioned this so many times, I don't know why I keep mentioning it. We have a little bit of math left. We have Emma's dissections left as well. And yes, so this week I had a lot of plans for deep cleaning, spring cleaning, organization, all of that stuff. Emma's really sick. Jack was sick last week and he still has a pretty bad cough. I was also hoping to get out of the house, do some fun stuff with the kids, but that's not going to happen because Emma is sick. And I am concerned that I will come down with it. I haven't been feeling 100% the past couple of days, but I'm just trying to get as much stuff as I can get done like now on the front end of the week, just in case I do feel really miserable at the end of the week. Jack and Lucy are in the basement playing a video game. They're very excited right now. Yes, so today is going to be another kind of clean with me, get it all done with me, or get most of the things done. I'd like to say get it all done, but it never is all done. My lists are always way too long. So I have my list here. I did my planning already, and my focus is going to be windows, windowsills, baseboards, and hopefully packing up our middle school curriculum, which is in the basement. I have to go out to the garage and look and see if I have some boxes. We used to have boxes, but I was getting on Matt to get rid of them after our move a couple of years ago. And so I think that he probably got rid of them, but there may be a few that we just saved just in case in the garage. So I'm going to look for those. Although now that I think about it, I'm not sure we have any packing tape to build the boxes unless they are banker boxes. So we'll see how that goes. My goal is to get the middle school books all packed up and shelved because Jack is moving into high school level courses for the most part, and Lucy is only in 3rd grade, so there's a few years before she needs to work on the middle school books. Emma's already done all the middle school books. Jack has already done all of the middle school books. The only thing that's up in the air is whether or not he's going to be doing level J language arts from Sunlight next year, or if I'm going to have him do level 100. He's doing level 100 history from Sunlight, which is US history, and they have American historical literature is the English that goes with it. But I think it might be too much. It might be too much for him to do both of those things together because level 100 is such a huge jump, and I think that he'll like a lot of the books in level J. It's a lot of fantasy, dystopian type stuff. So that's still up in the air, and we'll see. Yesterday I ordered my homeschool curriculum from Sunlight. Most of it, I think I have everything that I need except for science for everybody. I think Lucy's going to do a science intensive summer, more nature-based butterflies. She wants to hatch butterflies, which I meant to buy the butterfly kit from Sunlight. I've got to put in another order today. I wrote it down and it still didn't even make it into my cart. Anyways, I'm going to record a couple of videos this morning. I do need to make bread today, so I probably should do that before I sit down to do the videos. That's where we are starting. Okay, it is 10:15 and I have done my 2 videos. I think I'm going to re-record one of them, my homeschool update video. I was just all over the place. See, I don't write an outline really for those types of posts. Maybe I ought to. But I did go through all of my homeschool wrap-up questions. That was a really long video, but because I want to re-record my update video, I need to edit that wrap-up questions video this afternoon sometime or tonight so that it can be posted tomorrow. Because again, I didn't post a video yesterday, which was Monday the 10th, but it's 10:15, so I've made good time, even though I do want to re-record that video. I'm not going to do it today because my voice is pretty much shot. I talked for like an hour and 40 minutes straight. I'm going to clean up the kitchen from breakfast. Matt ended up getting the kids McDonald's for breakfast because he was meeting his men's Bible study there this morning, so he came back and dropped off some McDonald's for them for breakfast. So I've got to clean up the kitchen from that and get the dishes put away, and then I'm going to start washing the windows. It's really cloudy, so it's a good day to wash windows, I think, and I need to vacuum the kitchen and the dining room, and then it will probably be time for lunch. And I was supposed to make bread before I started the videos, and I didn't. I just sat down and got the videos done. So I have to figure out what we're going to have for lunch instead. I'm not sure yet. So far, we're doing pretty good on time as far as my time blocking goes, and hopefully I will get a lot of stuff done. I need to go out to the garage as well and see if I have any boxes out there, but I'm going to wait until after I do the windows, I think. Okay, so it is about 11:30, 11:22, and I've cleaned all the windows and windowsills, so that is done. I still need to do the baseboards, but I might have the kids work on those instead of me doing it. And I also need to clean the stairs. They're painted stairs, so I need to clean them. And they're white, so I use a magic eraser like once a month to try and take the black marks off of them. But I've got to make lunch, and then I am going to, I think, work on my budget a little bit just to wrap up this month and get my spend tracking down and get all of that stuff kind of prepped and ready for the next month. But it's been a good morning so far. I'm very tired, and it's really cloudy out, which is great for washing the windows, but the weather, it's giving me a headache. So I'm hungry. I'm going to make myself a salad and figure out what I'm going to make for lunch for the kids. I'm actually not sure. I probably should just give them quiche for lunch, but then I won't have anything for supper. And because I didn't make the bread, that was a mistake. I don't have anything that's just like super easy to make. Maybe I'll do green smoothies and like snack lunch. That might be what I do. Some veggies and nuts and hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So that is what we are on to next. Okay, so I just went out and looked in my garage, and I do not have any boxes that I can put the books in. So I am not going to pull the middle school books today, and I probably won't end up pulling them at all this week. It is possible that I will start that this week, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure because I am doing like a lot of spring cleaning in the rest of the house. There is stuff in the basement that I have to really go through, and I don't think that this week will be enough time for me to do that based on everything else that I have going on this week. So we will see. I do have a spring cleaning checklist, spring clean your homeschool checklist that I created again years ago that I use to go through all of our materials. It helps me make sure that I have everything that I need for next year. So I've kind of done some of it. The curricula section, I've gone through to make sure that I have what I need for next year so that I could place my order. But the organization and the cleaning out of the basement and stuff, I did start that last February, in our break in February. But we don't use the space for homeschooling. It's more just a den space and play space for the kids. It has our exercise equipment, like our treadmill and stair stepper and stuff are down there. It also has unfinished space, which is a lot of storage for Christmas decorations, wrapping paper, all canning supplies, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We have a ping pong table down there, which you've probably seen in a past vlog if you've been watching my videos for any length of time. And I knew getting that ping pong table, it was going to be large and kind of take up all of the space in the basement, which it does. And it kind of drives me insane. And especially because we don't use it all of the time. We use it when friends come over, we use it when family is visiting. We do sometimes use it like in the winter, but day to day we don't use it. And it's not very easy to just move and put someplace down there. There's no empty wall that you can just push it up against the wall and have it stay there. So I have to kind of consider what we're going to do with that. And I do need to clean out the unfinished part of our basement as well. But I was kind of waiting until all of our homeschool is completely done before we do that. So I probably won't get to that this week, which is okay. Instead, I think I'm going to work on my lists, my projects list for 2023 and costs, my morning basket loop and my legacy loop. I think I'm going to spend some time doing that this afternoon. It's like 65 degrees outside, but it's really cloudy. I don't know if it's going to rain. It doesn't say it's going to rain, but I might go sit outside and do that work because it's warm and not sunny. So that is where I'm at the moment. The kids are not hungry for lunch right now. They want me to just pack lunches in their lunch boxes, so that's what I'm going to do. And actually going through my garage made me realize we have a lot of work to do in the garage too. I usually don't go in there. I mean, I park in there, but that's my husband's domain. It's a complete disaster at the moment, so anyways, but we're doing good so far. I'm pleased with the progress that I've made. Okay, so let's check in with how everything is going. The baseboards are done. I'm not doing the middle school books, which I already talked about. I did services in the office desk, so that's done. Laundry is done. I looked for boxes, there aren't any. So now I'm really ahead. It's about 2:30, and so I am going to work on these lists, my morning basket loop and legacy loop, and then my projects that I want to work on for 2023. So I'm feeling pretty good about how the day has gone. We just did lunch and I got everything cleaned up from lunch and just took a little break, and I got all of the cleaning stuff that I wanted to get done today, so that's good. I probably could do quite a bit more because it is only 2:30, but I think that I'll feel better if I can get these lists done. They're not going to take me very long to just write out this morning basket loop and my legacy loop because I already have an idea of what I want to do. This one will take a little bit longer, not writing out the projects, but doing a little bit of research for costs of those types of things, or just an estimation. I'm not obviously going to have time to get actual costs down unless I can Google it, but just like an estimation of what I want to spend on the garden, the outside projects that we have to work on, some of the inside stuff, and then yes, we will see how that goes. I don't think that will take me very long though, so that's good. The weather is warm, but it's cloudy and everybody's just kind of chilling out on the couches watching a movie, and I am just kind of tired. I think I'm just tired today. So I made myself a little latte, a nice latte, and I am going to work on those lists and maybe do some reading this afternoon, or I might start going through my magazines, which is a project that I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I started doing it during our last live stream in our Patreon community, where I'm just going through old magazines and pulling out recipes and things, crafts, knitting patterns, inspirational stuff for homeschooling, all that kind of stuff, pulling the stuff out that I want to keep, because I've just kept the whole magazine, but I don't need to keep the whole magazine. I can get rid of the magazines. I just need the articles that I want to refer to. And maybe I don't need to keep that many of them. I'm not sure, but it's a little windy out right now and I kind of want to go sit outside to do that. I don't know, I might just spread things out on our dining room table and work in there. But that is an update for now. It's been a good day. I'm kind of congested at the moment. You probably can hear that. I also still have to edit a video for tomorrow, which I'm not sure what video I'm going to edit for tomorrow, if I'll do yesterday's vlog or if I will do my questions or if I'll do my homeschool update. I'm just not sure yet, but I've got to get something up for tomorrow. Although I kind of just want to take a break for the week. I don't know. So kind of indecisive, but my lists have been going really well the past couple of days. I'm getting everything done that I want to. I'm not putting too much on my list, but I almost wonder if I could put a little bit more down for my to-do list instead of having a little bit extra time for just relaxation. But I also want to recharge because it's been a long 6 weeks of homeschooling and we've been really deep diving on homeschool work for the past 6 weeks. So it's good to just kind of have this break as well. And I have to remember it's okay to not always be productive. I definitely struggle with that. I feel like it's hard for me to just sit down and read or do something like knitting, or I'm always trying to get all of the things done. And I feel like if I sit down to do something enjoyable, while I enjoy doing that, I always am like, oh, well, now I have to do this other thing at another time. But anyways, so that's my check-in for right now. Okay guys, so it's about 4:30 right now and I've just been working outside on some of my lists, some of my planning. I'm actually trying to figure out some different ways of managing my finances. I would like to not have a binder. I've talked about this before. I'm using a new planning system this year, and at first I thought I would get the home planner, the Passionate Penny Pincher home planner, and that would work for my financial and home planning, and it didn't. So I moved back into my Erin Condren planner, my weekly planner, which is right here, and my daily planner. But I do have a binder for finances. I'm trying to figure out if there is a way for me to do all of my financial planning in my daily planner. I think I have enough lined pages because of the page between Sunday and Monday each week, but I'm not sure. I've only been doing sort of this spend tracking and categorizing all of the different categories, categorizing my spending each month and really staying on top of all of that stuff for a couple of months now. So I'm still really working on that system, so I'm not sure how it'll work, but my hope is that I can figure it out before the new planners start in July. But I'm working on some of the things. I know what I'm tracking and I know what I do at the end of the month to kind of close out the month, if you will. So I'm just trying to see if it will all fit in that planner, because right now I have printables and they are 8.5 by 11, you know, standard paper size, and 3 hole punched and stuck in a binder. So those pages are quite a bit larger, but it might work if I just don't use anything that's printed. So we will see, but I'm going to wrap up this vlog here today. I have not edited a video for tomorrow, and I really ought to, but I'm kind of just not into it at the moment. I just kind of want to relax and sit outside and watch the kids playing. It's you know, it's warmish. It's a little windy right now, but the kids are playing outside. Well, Emma is laying on the couch, but Jack and Lucy are outside, and I just kind of want to watch them. I don't really want to do any work at the moment. Maybe I will take tomorrow off as well, and then maybe post a video Thursday, Friday. I'm not sure. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's kind of all over the place, these vlogs, because I'm just trying to get through some stuff that I'm working on each day this week during our vacation, and I'm feeling good about the progress that I've made. I definitely am feeling good about the progress that I've made, and I'm glad that I haven't created such a long list. Although when I went downstairs today to look at all of the books that I need to work on getting boxed up and everything, the entire basement is just such a disaster. And that is because I don't usually go in the basement. It's kind of the kids' domain, except for where I store my homeschool books. But all of our homeschool books for the current year are upstairs at the moment. Well, the ones that we were using, all of the other books have been shelved downstairs, so I kind of just ignore it. I only go down there when I need to get in my deep freezer in the unfinished part of the basement. So I probably shouldn't ignore it as much, because it is a disaster. It's going to take me probably a week to get through it, and I'm not there yet. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.